Alright, you think it's ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's start off with that.
Let's
With the
go.
handshake? Oh, this guy does that.
Oh, the official? Alright.
Yeah. Alright, episode 5.
Episode
Take a
6.
sip. Oh, episode 6?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I put it on episode 5.
Depending on if I upload episode 5.
Oh, you still haven't done that?
I just did it today, but they kicked me on library, like I was saying, while I was editing. So.
Well, then episode 6.
Were you being loud or what?
He's being black.
It closed today, so.
Oh, shit.
It was closing early today, which I showed up at like 5, edited that bitch quick, but then they were like, we closed at 6, so.
Damn.
Let me put my shit on Do Not Disturb.
Alright, then episode 6, take a sip. Episode 5 or 6, take a sip. And today we got the special guest himself. And we got a new studio, so.
The setup.
Yeah, we got a whole
is
different
legit.
setup, yeah.
It's
It
legit.
came with the special guest.
For sure.
Came with the special
So,
guest. He came in just like, we gotta change this shit.
But he was
change it.
begging.
He was fucking.
Let me get on. Let me
Was
get
that-
on. Let me
was
get
that-
on.
Is that true?
Let me get on.
Is that true?
Calls every
Is that
day.
Nah, this is our biggest fan right now.
Our biggest
Our biggest
fan, our biggest
supporter.
supporter.
Respect.
Yeah,
Right
for
there.
I
real.
got you guys. I got you.
For real.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys inviting me, having me on. You know, I'm excited.
So,
I'm excited.
Alright, well shit, let's get
yeah,
started.
we were supposed to do this shit last week, but
Oh,
Johnny's
yeah.
bitch
Yeah,
ass.
a little lazy.
Forgive me for working hard.
All right, yeah.
Lazy?
Working hard?
I did like
Alright,
a 30-hour
let's crack
shift.
it.
So Christian
Alright.
got us a drink today. Oh, did you introduce yourself?
Do I need
Yeah,
to?
bro. Yeah,
I need
bro. Yeah.
All right, so my name is Christian. You can find me on the gram. Stay ready, Chris.
Right there.
I'm this guy's big brother.
Yeah.
I've known him all his life. I changed his diapers at one point, but yeah,
Those
we're here,
bitches
man.
probably stink. I heard Johnny fart this shit.
He's been doing it all day
Oh
today.
yeah, I got the
That's
shits today,
fucking
bro.
gross. So what do we got?
We got that 4 George, that 3-way IPA. It's kind of a tall can. It's a 16 ouncer.
16. So we're used to drinking 12 ounces.
Yeah.
So we're upping it a little bit. But how much alcohol you say this is?
10.5.
10.5.
No, my bad. That's the surprise one. This is the 7.2.
Oh, 7.2. That's nothing.
Oh,
That's
easy.
nothing.
So let me teach you real quick.
Okay.
You tip the glass like
We got a lot
this,
of
and
shit for
pour
this.
the glass.
We got a lot of shit for
Nice,
this.
A nice
slowly,
even,
baby.
a
You
nice
see that?
even flow.
You see that? Just
Uh-huh.
like that. You just nice little pour.
Okay.
You just get it in there.
We got the cold glasses again. We're
Get
gentlemen.
it in there. That's how you do that. Look at that. Look at
Nice
that.
and
Look at
slow.
that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You just turn it.
Damn, son. Oh, this he's been doing this his
You
whole
see that?
life.
You see that?
Damn, I think
Alcoholic.
I
See
think I
that?
went too fast.
That's how you do that.
I might have poured too fast, and then you
It's
started
ready to
turning.
go. And just smell it.
This shit smells good.
Just smell it. Just smell it. I'm telling you.
Ah, I went too fast. You
Just smell it. Just smell
gold
that.
status.
Smell that beauty.
So this guy's an alcoholic.
Very much so.
Oh,
The thing
that's
is,
my
look, it's
good.
not that I'm an alcoholic, right? My best friend is hop connoisseur, and if that dude teaches me about beer and he tells me something, I'm gonna drink it, and so he
You
puts
take
me
his
on
word.
game.
You trust his word
He
for
puts
it.
me on game.
Alright, so
cheers,
it's gonna
bro.
be hard.
All
It's
right,
gonna be a little
cheers,
difficult.
cheers. Sir.
Oh, I spilled some.
No,
That's good.
I like it.
it's good, right?
I like it.
It's got a little beer, I like a little bitter taste at the end, but it's a little summer drink, you know.
It has a.
So Christian is the one that gave us the recommendation for the Lagunitas, which is the worst fucking beer we drank on this episode so far.
and that's how many? What? 3, 4, 5? Yeah, that was the worst.
That
one.
was the worst one. That
That
was
6, including this one.
But
You let us down.
it's not that. It's just it's a big boy beer. I understand. It's like drinking a bush. It's like putting a tree in your mouth, you know. But you gotta try them all, man.
Yeah, okay, yeah. fair
we
enough.
tried it.
We
We
tried
tried
it.
it. Yeah.
We drank
So,
two. We drank two, but we had to force that second one
Yeah,
down.
for sure.
But before
This
we get started, can I give my shit story?
You want to start
Can
off
I,
like
let me
that?
start off with the shit story.
Oh, you want your shit
want-
story?
I want to
Okay,
give her
alright.
shit story.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So I was like, I think I was like 10 years old, and back in the day, this guy will remember, but we used to go to church a lot. Like we used to go to church a lot, and my mom we were in church Bible study. We were in church choir.
I used to go with you all the time.
We were
when you
in,
were younger.
every day of the week we were in church, and one day it was like Sunday. It was a Sunday, so it was like a service day. And I was in church, and I was like, you know, my stomach was just like, "Boo," you know, like started to make some noises.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mom, I gotta go. Hurry up, you know. So I get up, and right as I'm walking to the bathroom, this lady just goes in, right? There's only one bathroom.
Oh.
So the lady's like, you know, she was older, so she's like, and I was like, yeah, go ahead. You know, she gets in the bathroom. And so at this time, my stomach is already talking to me, you know? So I had to do like a little walk around, and she's taking forever. And I was like, man, I go outside and I'm starting to search for the area. I might do the business outside. So I'm like walking around the parking lot, trying to find me like a good spot just in case, you know, an emergency spot. And I was
how many minutes has passed?
It's probably, it's probably been like a solid 5 minutes she's been in there, you know? So I'm like walking around and I'm still feeling good. I walk back in and I'm like, and I think I see the light off, so I get to the door and it's still, she's like, oh, you know, one more second, you know, in Spanish, you know, and I was like, all right, yeah, cool. She's like, and I was like, I gotta go, and she's like, I'll be done here in a second, and I was like, all right. So I'm like walking around the front again, and I go back outside, and it was like in that parking lot there was a library, but it was Sunday, so the library's closed, everything is closed, man. And then there was an alleyway, but it was like pretty busy, like cars drove through there a lot, and that was where my spot was gonna be, you know, just in case. You know?
Just in case.
Yeah, so I get back in there, and I hear her washing her hands. I'm like, ma'am, please, I gotta go. I'm trying to rush her out, you know, and she's not having it. And she's like washing her hands, man. And I'm like, I gotta go. And then my stomach like heard the water and it's just like, pushing, you know. And I was like, damn, man. And then she's taking forever. I said it one more time, ma'am, please, I have to go. And she, nothing, man. Next thing you know, boom, right there.
Oh, right when you're
just shit myself, bro. And like 3 seconds later, she opens the door.
Damn.
And I'm like, you know my mom? I was like, you know my mom, Yolanda? She's like, yeah, can you please get her for me, please? And she's like, are you okay? She's like, I just need my mom.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was like 10, bro.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, man. And I go in the bathroom, and then I felt that shit because I wore boxers. So I felt that shit go down to like my pants.
I think both of our shit stories we were wearing briefs.
Briefs, yeah.
So it's like it held it in there a little bit. Yeah.
And what happened?
So
how did that end?
My mom comes. She's like, are you okay? You know, ¿Estás bien? Are you okay, mijo? And I was like, Mom, I pooped myself. She's like, what? She's like, get.
She got mad.
Straight up, get.
Fucking dirty ass.
Just straight up. She's like, get. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. You know, I'm apologizing at this point. And she's tripping, you know.
I let you down.
And then she's like, what are we gonna do? I was like, Mom, like let's figure something out. You know what I'm saying? And so like I took off my pants or whatever, and it's everywhere, dude. It's on my pants legs, on my legs, on my underwear, everywhere. So I was like, damn, man. So I took everything off, and my mom was like, I got a towel. And I was like, all right. And then at this point, I cleaned myself off. My mom, she hands me the towel, and I put the towel around my waist. And then she's like, all right. And I'm like, I come out, all right, cool, let's go. She's like, well, the church ain't over.
Oh,
I was like, Mom, are you serious?
No.
Are you serious? And she's like, it's almost over. You can go sit in the back. And I was like, no, man. And the thing was, we couldn't leave because the person that ran the church at the time, he shuttled us. So like we couldn't leave. Yeah. So we had to wait. And he was like the pastor of the church. So he had to shake
all the hands.
Yeah, he had to do all that. So I'm sitting in the back the rest of the service with a towel wrapped around my waist, and my cousin's waiting for me to get up. My older cousin, he fucked with me all the time. Like he was a bully to me. So that fool was waiting for me to get up to fucking take that shit off.
Damn.
Because I had nothing, dude. It was just me and the towel. That's it. Yeah. And everything else was free balling, you know?
That's funny.
So I got fucked, man. That was my shit story, man.
Damn.
It sucked, man.
Good shit. Respect to that. That's funny.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy, man. But
shit story will scar you. That shit story will scar you.
Yeah, it'll mess you up, man. It was definitely, like I said, I'll never forget that day. It was, I'm just glad my cousin wasn't able to get that.
It was a Sunday afternoon.
Who was it? Which cousin?
Adam.
Damn, really?
Yeah, that fool fucked with me a lot, man.
Damn. How much older is he than you?
I don't know. I think he's like 40, so he's probably like 6 years, 7 years older.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. But he's that was very scarring. But I'll never forget it.
Damn.
It's one of those stories, though. You know, you tell like your kids and
and
like if they shit themselves, like, hey, I did that once too. You know what
I'm
saying? So it's like
don't feel so
it helps them. It helps them out, I guess you can say that.
Well, we got those stories too. Then
I know. Everybody's got those stories, man. I'm sure somebody.
Johnny got a couple though. Probably some more he ain't telling us about, but alright.
I want to ask you.
All right.
No, when you like, what is this? What does this taste like to you?
What does it taste like?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like citrusy. You know what
that's
I'm
what I was
saying?
gonna say. A little difference
and
about
bitter
this.
and kind of
A
bitter.
little bitter at the
little
end.
bitter,
At the
yeah.
end, it gives you like a little bitter aftertaste, but you know.
The
it's
hazy
good.
IPA kind of tastes a little like this.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
wrong?
This is kind of like this is what I like. Like, so that hazy's like my favorite beer at the moment, and then this is like a little step up. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
this is the type of beer that I like. I like the little like. I feel like this is like tropical, summery. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that Lagunitas is like a
Dark.
winter. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
a
like-
winter.
It's a winter drink.
No, that's like
You know?
fall, like sun sets at 5 o'clock, and like you ain't got shit to do for the rest of the night, and
Yeah, you can. I can
You
see that.
pissed
I can
off
see
at
that.
life.
Well, he said this is a winter drink, the winter hook,
Yeah.
and it tastes kind of like some almost in this
it
area. I
had
feel
more
like.
of a blue moon though. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
that
for
blue
sure.
moon flavor.
Yeah,
right now.
like you guys keep talking about the Blue Moon. It's a pretty solid beer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's kind of like
It's not like
kinda
it's not like a real.
but it's like a Corona. It's like you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
It's a
kinda-
basic-
But
It's a
you
basic
say that
beer.
because you said because it's everywhere. Is that why, or why do you say that?
I don't know. I just don't.
You actually feel like the taste is a basic beer.
Yeah, it's kind of basic.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty basic.
You can tell it apart if someone poured it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm for sure. I
Yeah.
can tell it.
So I think I was telling you about that. That's something I want to do. Is a beer taste test. So like we'll pour random beers in there, and then you can taste each one and try
See
to
if you can-
decipher them apart.
That'd be fun.
You think you could do that?
I don't know. Probably.
We'll do,
I mean, if you're sticking to if you're gonna stick
Beers
to
that
the,
you know.
the basic shit, like
No, it's gonna be like
Budweiser, Bud Light.
Corona,
Yeah,
Budweiser,
yeah, yeah.
Bud Light. You think
Easy,
you can do that?
Easy,
Really?
easy.
I don't even think I can tell Coke and Pepsi apart. To be
Really?
honest.
Oh, you're out of
Really?
your mind.
I don't drink enough.
Pepsi's sweet.
I don't drink enough.
Coke is strong.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
you
drink
drink a
enough.
Coke that
You
quenches
know,
your
you're
thirst,
like,
bro.
oh, that bitch is
I just
strong.
don't drink enough.
You can tell we're Coke people. We're Coke people.
No, what the fuck?
You're not a Coke
Johnny, you definitely drink way more Coke than you do Pepsi. You
What?
always drink Coke.
What you talking about?
Coke.
You talking about Mountain Dew?
No.
Does that count as Pepsi, or you just talking
I'm
about?
saying Coke over Pepsi.
No, I'm saying I drink Pepsi. I like the
Nah.
sweet. I hate the Coke. and
Really?
The hard on my
Wow.
throat. I
didn't think
hate
so.
that.
I thought
Don't I always say that? I hate that
you've
shit.
changed, bro.
Maybe. I've changed.
I really thought you were a Coke guy.
Nah, man.
Damn,
Coke's
I thought
sick.
so too. Like
he's soft, man.
Yeah, it's just
Soft.
too. I'm just like,
Soft,
God, what
bro.
kind of alcohol's up in this shit?
That's
how
well,
we
they used to
think.
have Coke allegedly, right? Those were the Coca-Cola back in the day.
Yeah, that's what they
That's what they've
say.
been saying. It's probably like an urban legend, though.
No, I think it's true.
You think so?
Yeah.
what?
That it had Coke back in the day, like actual Coke.
Cocaine.
In the Coca-Cola?
had- yeah.
I don't know.
Because it used to be
No,
like
it's true.
medicine. It
Yeah.
used to be like medicine.
Really?
Uh huh.
That's what I heard, but I don't know.
And that's why it's so addictive.
See, I've
It's
never
really
like.
cool.
I don't like brown soda.
No.
Only brown soda I
Sprite.
drink is a root beer
Yeah.
with ice cream though.
Ooh, that's good.
With I don't even like root beer by
Red-
itself, but
Red Robin.
How
root
come
beer
you?
floats all you can drink.
Yeah, all you can
Oh,
drink.
yeah.
Yeah. that's
How come you can
respectable.
have like a Coke or like root beer and you pour it in ice cream and it's delicious, but why can't you pour
Not a
milk
Fanta.
Into
into a root beer?
Oh, milk?
Yeah.
you say why can't you can pour root beer into ice cream, but you
Okay.
can't pour root beer into milk.
Right. No, but they have that, don't they?
What?
No,
They have
Cream soda?
the cream sodas. That's not the same.
cream's not cream soda root beer.
They have cream soda root beer, cream soda,
I don't
cream
know.
orange soda, or whatever it is.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Placebo, bro. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
You know, do you think beer would be good with ice cream?
Hell
I don't
No,
think so.
there's no beer that
like
you could.
together
You don't think of
makes
any
it.
any beer that you could think of that would make a good root beer
Well,
float, like a literal
Oh, man,
beer
beer
float.
float.
Yeah.
Well, there's like once you start getting into the beer game, like you start like
Really
there's
fun.
levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
there's
Like,
levels to this shit.
There's levels to this
Meat
shit,
meal.
and like so like like who I was telling my buddy, my best friend, that dude's like drinking like this motherfucker's drinking like coffee beers,
Really?
I've tried a root beer.
but he's
before.
like he's doing yeah the like my grandpa's like
Yeah.
whatever or some
Mhm.
shit. But this dude's like drinking like it's like aged like he's got it in his closet and it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And he's because it'll tell you the date. You can drink it after this date. It'll say it on the bottle.
And those are expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Wouldn't that kill you just buying it and it says like you can't drink for another 2
Yeah,
years?
you gotta wait.
But that's the thing
the whole
about it.
thing.
You know, that's the whole thing about it.
But
That's
if
the
you
beauty
if
about
you
it.
were to do that and you say let's say you bought it and it said like how long is the usual time, like 3 years,
I mean, probably like a year.
a year? Okay, let's say it said a year, and then you're like, all right, I just spent $50 on whatever, so I'm waiting a year.
Yeah.
Would you be like, I'm drinking this by myself, or would you call somebody and be like, come take this drink with me?
It'd be hard to give it.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
It'd
What
be
it-
hella hard to
what-
give.
I
it.
mean,
that's
I'm
why-
a sharer though.
You
I
share?
like to
You
share.
share?
I'm a sharer.
Yeah.
I'd feel like, bro, I spent $40 on this. Throw me 20. Let's enjoy this
And for
beer.
a whole year you waited.
That's true.
All right.
I'm gonna share.
You share?
I think I would like to share the moment.
I think if it was like a 6-pack, it'd be like I would share it one time.
But see, that's
one
the thing
beer.
about this dude that I know. Not saying he's an alcoholic or anything like that.
He is.
But this, no, for sure. This fool almost doesn't buy one. He says like, "Hey, if I have an opportunity to buy some great beer, I'm not gonna waste it on just one. I'm gonna give me like a pack. You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me a whole case."
So how
You know
much
what
would he
I'm saying?
spend on that?
A lot.
$100.
More, probably more.
Really?
Yeah.
I know people do that with meats and shit.
Wines.
They're like,
Oh, like they stock up on the
Yeah.
flesh.
No. They'll like go and kill a whatever kind of.
Oh, like a moose or something.
Yeah.
A moose.
And then they'll
Moose.
wait like 3 years or some shit.
You talking about like an elk?
Yeah,
They'll
an
do
elk
like
or,
an
something,
elk.
or
Yeah,
whatever. I
I've
don't know
seen
what specific.
Cheeses
and then they're like,
too. People
cheese.
do
they're like
cheeses.
to make wine.
Wine, definitely wine.
Wine,
Yeah.
yeah. Because wine's supposed to taste better the older.
The older it is, the better it is.
That's so weird, huh?
This is the
crazy.
the grapes. Has something to do with the grapes. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm fucking drunk.
Are you?
We
Yeah.
took we didn't even tell them.
We took a shot of Cuervo before that.
If you guys follow us, I hope you guys following us by now. But on our Take a Sip page, I just posted it. We took a shot right before, so in celebration of our first guest
In the new studio.
in the new studio.
new studio.
Just
So yeah, our studio is about 4 miles down the road that we were renting out. It's like, the studio is literally a 90-degree angle, 5 steps this way. So
Oh, chill.
But this is a nice little setup, though.
This is
Yeah,
yeah.
like
nice
And
little
when we
setup.
the first episode I had said I was just like this would be a good spot, and then Marcus was like, we should just do it there, and I was just like nah. It's just
he was
much
too
work,
lazy to
much
move
work,
everything.
Too much work, just too much work. Yeah. So I was like nah, but
We did it.
we did it. And
You did it.
Here
I
now.
like it. I feel like the light's better right
Nigga,
here.
we made it. It's alright. It's cool.
It's alright.
Yeah.
I like it.
So what do you guys think?
About?
It's everything. I also want to ask you.
I'm fucking drunk.
Chill.
It's early.
I know we're about to. This episode's about to be.
I'm trying
What
to
is
stay
What
up.
are you gonna ask?
Did you ever, or do you now, or have you ever felt like it's been a long day of work, I want to go and drink a beer like when I get home? Have you
Right.
ever felt like that?
All the time.
All the time?
All the time.
Really?
But I'm gonna tell you something. What's the best? The best time to drink a beer is when after you mow the lawn.
Really?
Hella, bro.
Yeah?
Cause it's hot. You're sitting there pushing. There's
Mm-hmm.
freaking grass. You're breathing it in. I mean, I like
feel that.
Cause it's kind of like that's like my relaxation time. I
Yeah.
put some headphones on.
Yeah.
I'm listening to some Drake. I'm listening to some G-Eazy.
Yeah.
I'm mowing the grass.
Okay.
And it's just like you just doing it. You can smell that fresh grass,
Right.
but you're breathing that stuff in.
You're a little
Your mouth
sweaty,
gets dry. You're sweaty a little
Yeah, I
bit.
like
balls are a
that.
little
You know what I'm
sticky.
saying? So
Yeah.
I get done. I pick up the grass, put my lawnmower away, walk around, make sure I got everything cool, clean everything up. Get in my house and I just pop it open and it's just like
And you
that.
sit inside or you sit outside?
No, I
and
go
look at
back
the grass
outside and look at the
yeah,
grass.
enjoy it.
Enjoy what his
Yeah,
masterpiece.
yeah.
Then I put a little
Underneath the tree.
Instagram post, I do a little
Okay.
Snapchat post.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll be
Yeah.
doing the before and after.
Yeah.
Especially when like that first cut of the spring. You know what I'm saying? Because the winter, the grass. I'm a homeowner,
It
so it
fucks
kind
it
of.
up. It fucks it up.
I'm a homeowner, so like I'm older than you guys, so I
Yeah.
kind of like.
Right.
This guy.
That's kind of.
This guy.
But that's kind of the little shit that
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you get
for
older,
sure.
that's the kind of things that you
Yeah.
look into. You know, like it's like this is your home, you know. So it's kind of like you want to make it look good. Plus, I live around a bunch of old people, and so they look at you weird.
There's that rich black guy across the street from your house.
Yeah, but I got like these old people, and if my grass ain't cut, like they ain't nice to me. They ain't nice to
They're
me.
looking
They're,
at you.
they're like
looking
egging
down
my
at
house
you.
and
They're
shit.
looking down.
They're doing crazy shit to my
You're
house.
catching up.
My fucking
You know
tires
it's
are
them.
flat. Like, and I know it's them. Because they be looking at me weird and shit. So it's like, I have to keep it up to date. One time it was like during the fall, and I got this giant tree in my house, and it just dumps leaves everywhere, right? So I'm like, I'm like, dude, why am I gonna go out there and rake the leaves? And then like 2 days later, that shit's down again.
Right.
So I always wait till they all fall. Right? And my you can't even see my grass, right? So I just wait till it's all done. And one day I was out there and I was raking my leaves and one of the neighbors rolls up and she looked over at me and she goes, just nods at me like, finally,
about time,
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So after
Yeah.
that, I was like, I knew it was them. Then they're the ones that they were flattening my tires and shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And I'm letting my weeds kind of grow. And I woke up this morning. There was a dead
raccoon.
a dead bunny in my driveway. So instead of putting a horse under the blanket, they put dead bunnies in my driveway, bro. Some Godfather shit in my house, bro.
Damn.
That's what happens when you deal with them old people. They're serious, bro. One day I went to work and the lady was trimming her bushes not her actual bush, but the bushes outside of her house.
Yeah.
She was straight up trimming her bushes. When I left for work, came back, that bitch was still there. I promise you, she was still there.
That's that
You did a whole full 8-hour shift.
8-hour shift.
And she was still doing it.
She was still there, bro.
That's wild.
Honestly, I was like, this bitch is serious right now. She was serious, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe those people, man. It's crazy.
No, but
They love doing that shit.
I could relate to the beer after mowing the lawn because I work at the baseball stadium.
Okay.
So we mow the lawn, we flip the field, we work with grass and all
That's
that
what's
shit. And then every single time we do all that, we're drinking beers while we're doing it because the boss there is pretty dope.
That's what's up.
He always brings us a
I want a
case
job
of.
like that.
It's pretty dope.
You can drink and work it and get paid for that.
Right? We're on the clock getting paid, and he's over telling us to shotgun a beer real quick.
Damn.
It's legit. It's dope. And then that's the
right
best time. And it would be like, man, it's been 2 hours since I've shotgunned. And it'd be like, oh, the Budweiser's all the way in right field. Head
What
over
team
there.
is it?
The Tacoma Rainiers, AAA,
okay.
AAA baseball. Damn, I might get them in trouble now, but
Oh shit! Blast.
Well, no, this fucking guy. So the
Huh.
other day, me and our friend Kevin, we went to a Rainiers game, and
I got him the tickets.
No, he plugged us with the tickets, and then we like randomly saw him. We didn't plan to meet up. He was
Mhm.
working, and we just saw him. We came up and talked to him, and he was like, "Oh, I'll give you guys this pass. You go
I was trying to
upstairs.
hook him up. Like,
You go upstairs, and the pass is like unlimited drinks." And me and Kevin were like, "Well, hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
Because the drink's like $10 for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
beer." So we're
And
like,
I
"Hell yeah."
had the unlimited beer.
Yeah.
thing.
So we snagged the what was it? Was it a pass or was it?
It was a thing.
Yeah, the little paper.
Yeah.
And then we went upstairs, and then the dude was hella nervous. He's like a young dude, probably in high school,
Mhm.
and he's just like, "Oh, can I see your guys' pass?" And we're like, "Yeah, here you go." And we're just like not worried because we got the pass. And
Yeah.
he's just like he was gonna kick us out, but he didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? He's just nervous because he thought like we're
Yeah.
older than him. I don't know. He was just like hella nervous. He's like, "Well, where'd you guys get this?" And we're like, "Oh, we got it when we got our tickets." He's like, "Oh, okay." And he's just like really thinking like, "What should I do?" And he's just like, "Hold on, real quick." And he like went and talked to like probably his boss or
Like
whoever.
somebody,
Yeah,
yeah.
someone higher up. And they
Mhm.
came up and then he like looked into it and there he was just like. He's like, "Oh, well, where'd you guys get these from?" We're like, "Oh, we got them when we got our tickets to come
Yeah.
in." And he's like, "Well, you didn't pay for your tickets, so because he gave it to us." He's like, "So I don't know where you got this, but you can't use it."
Damn.
And we're like, "Fuck!" And then the old guy left, and the young guy he was gonna tell us like, "All right, that's it." Like, sorry guys, and he was still just being hella weird about
That's
it.
weird, man.
Yeah, it was hella random, but we ended up.
So you only you can use it or the pass or what?
Well, I've used them a couple times before, but I've never given them to anybody.
Oh, okay.
So when they see me, they bracelet me up, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Right.
okay, 21 over, get your drink on. Like that's how you.
So it's probably like if we had bought our passes and then he given us one, I think we would have been good. Yeah.
Dang.
And then
But
look,
so usually how it works though is I usually just have the unlimited drink bracelet, so you just flash them the drink and be like, can I get blah blah blah? Can I get this IPA
Yeah.
or something? That's usually how it goes. But I didn't have any on me, and I was stuck in the
Right,
customer
right.
service room at the time, so I couldn't go grab
So,
any.
okay, gotcha.
So I was like, okay, fuck, what should I do? I'm trying to hook them up, and I was like, go try this, because that's what I usually do. Is I
Right.
do that to get the bracelets, but
Where do they play? Where's that stadium at? In Tacoma.
over in Tacoma off of 19th and Tyler.
It's close.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
15-20 tops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, AAA baseball.
Yeah,
so right,
15.
there's guys that play from like Seattle.
That's what's up.
It's basically
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
JV team, you know.
Yeah, yeah. That's where they warm up. It's
But
like
hold
a
on,
farm
get
team.
this. We and then me and Karen like fuck it, we'll just enjoy a beer.
Yeah.
And so we walk in line. We wait like 10 people in line until finally they start turning. I was just like, let me get a blue moon or whatever. She's like, all right. And then Karen was like, I'll get a blue moon too. She's like, all right, let me see your IDs. And we hand it to her, and our IDs are still vertical or horizontal. Vertical.
Yeah,
And she's just like, sorry, we can't serve you guys
yeah.
a
They
beer.
can only serve horizontal.
And we're like, but we're of age. She's like, nah, we need the horizontal ones.
Wow.
And
Dude,
we're
you guys
just
didn't
like,
get a beer then?
We didn't even get a
Couldn't
fucking
even get a
beer.
Damn, you should have told me. I could have
I
got.
was like, bitch, I'm about to pay $12 for a goddamn beer.
Yeah,
And you're not even trying to-
pretty
and I'm
strict over
21.
that, Yeah, it's
That
family
sucks.
friendly over there.
I was
so.
like, man,
That sucks. Baseball
So-
game without beer?
that's
You need a
Yeah.
beer for a baseball game.
You need,
That's
you,
part of
you
the deal.
need beer
Cracker
and
Jacks.
peanuts.
peanuts.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's
The
always
peanuts is
go to
good.
peanuts
is
and
good.
beer, and it always takes time because you got to crack it. And like the salt just goes really good with
That's true.
Salt on
beer.
peanuts?
Salty shit, yeah.
Salty
Yeah.
peanuts?
Yeah.
not salt, like
Well,
not
the-
legit
the-
salty, but the
The shell?
shell is already like
So
salty as a salty.
pre-salted,
Yeah,
just like a natural salt.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's some good shit. Yeah, I just went to my first like Mariners game last year? That shit was pretty dope. I've never been to the Mariners. I'm a Dodgers fan, but I went to go. I had a family member that came from Chicago, and
Damn, you're a Dodgers fan?
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Why?
Because they got whooped.
When?
In this
Last year?
past World Championship.
Last year.
They got whooped by the Red Sox.
It's all right though.
It's alright.
What was it, 4-1?
Yeah, 4-1. I think
It's all right though.
When
they went, bro. To check this, I had a game the next morning. It was a Friday night. They were playing the Dodgers, and I was like, all right.
To the Mariners?
No, it was the Dodgers versus Red Sox in the World Series. And then they went that 18 innings.
Yep.
And I had a game the next morning at like 11 a.m.
You watched it all?
And I watched the entire fucking game.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I'm not going to sleep till it's over. Like, this is fucking good ass
It was
game.
classic.
It was a good
It
game.
was good game, bro.
Would you be pissed being there though?
What?
Being there for 18 hours?
The only reason I'd be pissed is because they cut off beer in the 7th inning.
Wow.
They cut and they won't open it back up.
Cause you don't know who's gonna win still, right?
Yeah.
It could just be one and another inning.
But it wasn't even like the high scoring. It was just the pitching, the
Yeah,
batters.
it
I
was
don't know
just
what
a
solid
happened. It was
game.
just a solid. Like the pitching was good, and
Yeah.
Well,
because it was like only like 5-4 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was not- it wasn't
Wait,
high
who
scoring.
who did LA lose to?
to the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, the day that they lost, we went to Hooters. I don't know if you remember. The day that they won. The day that they won.
World Series.
And
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom like as soon as we got there, and the one dude he was drinking, and he was an LA fan, and he was like, we both walked in at the same time. He's like, "Fuck, man," and I was just like, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy?" He's like, "The fucking LA lost," and he looked at me, and we were both washing our hands. He's like, "Fucking LA lost." And I was like, but he looked like he wanted to fight me. Yeah, because he was like that mad. And I was like, damn. And I don't really care for it like that. But I was like, what was it like? What was the series? He's like 4-1. These motherfuckers beat us today. Like,
That's
he's pissed.
That's 2 World Series in a row.
Yeah.
The same teams?
No, it was the first one we lost to the Astros.
Damn.
And that one 7
So they just can't do it, huh?
But this year,
That's why I said I feel bad. Like they
This
can't.
year,
they just can't
But
do
it,
they, I mean, Mariners are worse though.
Hopefully-
Any Mariners fan knows that we would love to have. The
hopefully, I feel like maybe third time's a charm because our team is good this year too.
Damn.
Though. Our team is good this year though.
Damn, that sucks.
We're number
huh?
one. We're number one right now. We're number one.
We'll
so
see.
hopefully we can ride it back to the World Series.
Usually
and
the
hopefully-
number one team tanks right after the trade deadline.
Nah,
and
we'll be
it's over.
alright.
We'll
We'll
see.
be alright. It should be alright. We should be.
Baseball is really hard to keep up with. There's 182 games.
Yeah, that's hella games.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that I like to do.
164, 182, something like that.
The thing that I like to do is I like to keep like track of players.
yeah.
When it comes to baseball, like I just keep track of like certain players and I see what they're doing, and that's how it kind of gets me to watch the games too. And also, I feel like our division is really tight. Like when the Rockies are really good still, and like the Diamondbacks have really good pitching. So I feel like those games are always really good to watch. So that's why I kind of like to watch it, and
Yeah.
that's how I keep. And plus, during the summertime, I mean, really, what else are you watching?
Yeah.
When it comes to sports, NBA just got over.
I was just gonna say, right when NBA season's
Yeah.
over, I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, so it's
gotta
like
watch baseball.
So it's like only baseball, but like right now you have the Women's World Cup. I don't know if you like soccer.
I don't
I'm a
know.
soccer guy. That's why I'm wearing the shield today, representing the ladies. You know, but
I'm a Rain fan.
That's true.
yeah.
Rain FC.
But I mean, like,
I
you know,
don't
it's the
know.
World. It's
They
the
just
World
play
Cup.
over a change.
It's the
Yeah,
World
yeah.
Cup though.
Wait, have you heard of Rain FC?
Nah.
Is that the
They play
game you went to?
Stadium, yeah.
You went to that
Yeah.
Is
game,
that the
right?
females?
They're
The
supposedly hella badass too.
NWSL or
I don't
something like
fucking
that.
know.
Fuck, I don't even know. They just play over at
I'll
Cheney
beat them, but
Stadium,
I don't
too.
know.
They're bad, bro.
But so are the Thorns are good too though.
I don't know who
Portland
that is.
They're bad. Like,
But the women's, like, you watch the Women's World Cup at all?
No,
Like if you watch like the Swedish team, like those girls,
they're badass.
yeah, they're all like,
Well, who was that one team that like went and played?
that was U.S. versus Thailand.
Yeah,
They beat them 13-0.
They beat them 13-0.
They dropped 10 goals on them in the second half.
That's fucking weird,
and the
huh?
girl that kicked 5 was kind of bad too.
Oh, Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was USA.
Yeah.
The USA team.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
today they played so they're playing the World Cup is in France, and so like that's the host nation. And today they played the French team. They beat them 2-1. So that's kind of like a big deal
So
because
they're doing good.
they're doing good. Yeah, they're always
Shout out
What about the
women's
USA
soccer.
guys?
huh?
USA guys.
Oh,
They're garbage, bro.
Yeah.
Why? Just
Compared
because
to the women,
they're
no.
Americans or what?
No, just compare. I mean,
I think soccer is more of like a world
Yeah.
sport.
Yeah, for
Exactly.
sure.
World, so like the other places that play soccer are just a lot better.
That's like their main sport, you know.
That's
Everywhere
what-
else
yeah.
is their main sport. And
But I think women's athletic in the U.S. is just a lot more developed
yeah,
than other
Sure.
countries, and I think that's
Lot
because
of-
we're more progressive.
Yep,
Like we
there you
allow
go.
women to play sports.
Yep.
We allow them to be athletes, while in other countries they're like, you're a housewife, you can't do
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
So
Well, what was that?
Exactly.
What was it? Syria? The bitches, or excuse me, the ladies couldn't drive.
oh yeah,
Probably.
they weren't.
Was it serious?
It has to
They
be a
just
middle-
legalized
Just, yeah,
driving
like last year.
recently.
yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
That's wild.
That
That makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that part of
Ain't
the
a
world,
bad deal,
man?
yeah.
It's
Bro,
that
there's
part of the world.
there's laws out there where like women, if the woman leaves her house, the man has a right to like have an
Okay.
affair and divorce.
Yeah.
Like shit, like the weird shit like that.
That's
Bro,
wild.
I used
Yeah,
to, I used to work in this building, and a lot of the guys that I used to work with were like ex-military guys, and they would come from like Iraq or whatever, you know, and like some of the dudes that were there were like stationed, and they would say like that the Iraqi military, they would at night they would bring in like little boys with them. I don't mean to get dark or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then-
Oh.
What the
you just got
Iraq
dark.
the
Yeah.
Iraq military
yeah.
would bring in little boys and
And
what?
then the U.S. soldiers would be like, "Hey man, what the fuck? Like, what is?"
Oh,
going
they
on?"
were like trying to get down.
They were
with
trying to
them?
get stop what was about to
Bruh.
happen.
But the Iraq dudes are trying to get down with the little boys.
yeah. And so like
What?
the military, like the higher ups would be like, "Hey man, that's their thing here. Like, you just gotta let it go."
What
Like
the
straight
fuck?
up. Yeah, straight up.
Bro, that reminds me
Like
though.
the commander in chiefs or whatever.
Or whoever they
Yeah,
were. Yeah,
whoever
like
the
the
fuck.
upper ups were like, "Hey, you
The
guys just gotta let it
lieutenants.
slide."
Wow.
That's what they do here.
Yeah,
You know?
that reminds me though. Me and my friends were just talking about that today. That there's like a protest to like advocate pedophilia.
Part of the LGBT community.
Yeah, like
Like they're trying to add that to that.
But then, like, honestly, like, listen, check this. This is weird, and I'm completely against this. But like, it's the same. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, being a pedophile, like being attracted to kids, is the same thing as a man being attracted to a man.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, like it's like
That's
scientifically,
But that's deep though.
it's
Wait,
really deep and
Explain
really
it to me.
fun.
Explain it to
So
me.
basically-
I'm a I don't get it.
So basically, a grown man, a 40-year-old man,
Uh-huh.
being attracted to a little like 8-year-old girl
Okay.
is the same thing as a man being attracted to another man. It's the same thing. It's wrong. It's not
What?
natural.
And they're saying the LGBT community is saying that that's cool.
They're
No,
not
no, no,
saying
they're
they're
not
not
gonna-
saying it's cool.
You don't
Oh.
accept that. They're not gonna
No,
fuck that.
They're
No
saying
way.
fuck that, but
Oh,
like the
okay.
like
They're trying to push it.
they're trying to push it like it's like it's normal. Like they're not
So-
saying it's normal, but
right.
it's like we're just the same as you guys. Like you're not right to be attracted to the same gender.
Right. Oh, but we like not me, but they're saying like we like kids.
Yeah.
And so we're the same as.
And
gays
it's
or
like
whatever.
it's fucking dirty,
What
but
the
at the
fuck?
same time, there's the same percentage. Like man,
Really?
yeah, like it's not natural for a man to be attracted to a man, but there's still that small percentage of people that are attracted
That's
to the same
fucking
sex.
crazy.
And then there's the same thing as, shit, I'll get down with a couple milfs, but I mean, that's a different story.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Well,
yeah.
What do you think of like when the like teacher guys do something with the
Like Miss Shaw, we were talking about that. Miss
Hold on,
Shaw.
wait, hold on. The teacher guys do something to the young lady, to the student girls.
Oh, that's fucking.
That's terrible.
But then the girl does.
But the girl, let's say, because have you seen the last couple ones? They're like hot.
There's one in my
The
school,
hot
my
teachers?
sophomore year of high school.
That's a good time for the kid, no?
Yeah,
What do you think?
bro.
Since you're older,
dude,
what do you
my,
think?
My
If you're
homie,
14 with a, you know what I'm saying?
my friend, he was.
No?
My friend was 15.
You're a freshman in high school, and your girl teacher was like, and she was hot.
No, I mean,
You-
of course it's gonna be cool for you. No, I
At
get
the-
that.
yeah,
100%. No, like
Right.
I understand. No,
Oh, you're saying it's fucking
no. I
dirty
would
for
jump
that
on
teacher.
it. I would jump on that situation.
Yeah. You're not proud of
The
it.
problem is it's fucked up.
It's fucked up, yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, it does sound. It looks better on paper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks better on paper. Like a female with a male, with a young kid, or a grown ass man with a young woman. It looks fucked up. I don't know
Yeah.
why it does. It's just that
Yeah.
double standard shit. It just
Yeah.
I don't understand it either, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? And I would prefer
Yeah.
I'd prefer a young boy get raped then a young girl get raped.
It's
I
not
don't know.
even it's not even safe.
No, either way, I couldn't. You could not just say what you just
Hold
said.
on, wait,
we're not talking
Because
about.
that's not even really getting raped.
I'm not talking
let's be
about.
honest.
But I'm.
okay.
I'm talking about
yeah.
a teacher.
Okay, yeah.
Doing
Doing
something
something
like a
to-
14-year-old boy.
14-year-old boy,
Yeah.
freshman boy.
I'm not
or-
talking about a fucking little ass kid.
No,
in
yeah,
in
okay,
any
that's
situation,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking somebody up. Like if somebody
Yeah, no,
fucks
for
my,
sure.
I
if
hear
somebody's
you.
fucking
Son.
with my son, like a
Right.
5-year-old boy, and then I got taken to daycare, and I hear that this bitch is doing something to my son, I'm gonna fuck her up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
if we're talking about, and you're in the situation that you said,
Yeah.
a high school kid, the teacher fucks with the boy, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's call some counselors in.
Right.
Let's settle
'Cause you
this.
might
But-
just be good.
but if it's a
if
male
your
teacher?
daughter ever like
Fucking around with an old dude.
old
Right.
teacher, you're fucking that
I'm
dude
fucking
up.
somebody
But
up.
if your son ever slept with the teacher,
Let's talk about it, son.
you're like,
Yeah.
You know,
all right,
makes
yeah.
You did the damn thing.
See, but the thing is, a lot of people these days would be like, "That's double standards." Like that's
no,
not-
and that's the
yeah,
it's
that's not right.
Well, that's what I mean.
But
Like,
it's true though. There's those double standards, and like we can't fight those double standards.
Right.
Those are gonna exist, and it's always gonna be like that, in my opinion. Like it's gonna be like that, but.
Damn.
it's true.
But yeah,
It's true.
my sophomore year of high school was one of my close friends too. He slept with the teacher during the MLK.
And y'all put her on blast too, right? The teacher.
No, not that one.
Not that one.
We didn't put
That
that,
was
one
in
on blast.
our middle school teacher, but she was not bad. I'd be scared if she did something to me.
So if I go into the like,
Yeah.
I go to the local library and I get you guys' like middle school yearbook from that year.
Yeah, she
You
did.
can
I'll
see
be
her.
able to find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
And then,
but I'd be scared of her.
you
She was
be-
like 6'2".
she was big.
Oh, she was a big
She
bitch.
was
big.
wide too. Yeah, no,
She
I'd be
was-
She
scared.
looked
If she
like a
did,
Cadillac.
yeah.
She was built like a Cadillac.
If she did something to me, I'd
She
probably
was
still be
shaving on a
scarred.
daily.
Yeah.
Damn, so she had like some kind of like maybe taking steroids.
Yeah, I
or
put-
something?
But no, like she had
Yeah.
testosterone,
Oh.
like extra testosterone or some
Mhm.
shit.
That's weird.
Yeah, or girls don't have testosterone, right? Yeah,
It was
girls
some-
don't.
it was
estrogen.
some-
Extra.
It was something like that. I put
Yeah.
it in the video.
But she
what it
grew a
was.
beard thicker than you.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
still trying to grow.
It'll come in, bro. It takes time.
I've
Trust
been
me.
working on it for a while.
This shit. I mean, mine's like kind of a neck beard a little bit. I mean, it's
Yeah.
starting to come on my face, but it took me till about I was like 31, bro.
Damn, for real?
For real,
Yeah.
like, cause if you look like a couple years ago, I still just had like a little bit here,
yeah.
you know. So
Yeah.
this thing just started coming in. So yeah,
Does
don't
your
worry
brother have
about
a
it.
beard?
Yeah, my brother is full, just like
How
that.
old is he?
It'll come in.
Oh, he's 24.
25.
Maybe
25
you.
now.
Does your dad have a beard?
No, my dad doesn't have
Mm.
any facial. He can get a perfect just this. Like that's
I wish
it.
I could do that, just like perfect right here. But mine, like,
Yeah.
It kind of goes out.
yeah.
But they
Yeah.
say you get this is like some weird like gene stuff, but they say you get the hair of your mother's dad. Have you guys ever heard that?
Do you? I hope
my,
so.
my mom's dad is
I hope so.
my mom's white, so like
Yeah.
my mom's dad is bald white guy, and
Yeah.
like he had a full beard, and my brother's
You got a
beard.
thick ass. You got a thick head.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know if it works because it's like I'm mixed. My
Right.
dad's black, my mom's white, so
Yeah.
I don't think it worked like that. But my
Yeah.
brother's beard and facial hair looks like my grandpa from my mom's side, but he's a black guy, obviously. But
Yeah.
so
Well, let's hope that we get our grandpa's hair because that motherfucker was like 60.
He had a set of hair on him.
Jet black.
yeah,
Like he didn't
Oh,
dye
and a
it.
thick mustache.
Thick ass mustache.
Is he, right?
Yeah. But I'm saying like this shit was jet
your
black.
hair isn't thinning or anything.
Mine is. That's
Yours
the thing.
is?
That's the thing. Like a little bit at the top.
Oh,
But you know what though? It's because of stress, bro.
Mm.
Stress is a killer. Stress will
oh
fuck you up.
damn, you stressing, bro?
I'm always stressing.
We got.
bro.
What are you stressing about? What are you stressing about?
We-
You drinking some beers?
I don't think we got enough time for
What are you
this stress shit,
stressing
bro.
about? Come
I don't
on.
think
We're only
we got
10
enough
minutes
time.
in. Oh, we got plenty of time.
I don't think we have. I don't
40
think we
minutes
have.
in.
I don't think we have enough
God.
time for
You're gonna drink
stress.
the other one.
Just let me get the Alaska though.
Yeah.
I'll just
Oh,
sip
the
on
Alaskan?
that. Yeah, I'll just sip
Oh,
on
yep.
that. And you guys sip on that.
No, it's about to get funny right now.
I'm fucking drunk.
No, bring. Oh yeah, you got that one. Let me get this one. Are these twist or?
No, I got you.
Anyways, let me review this shit real quick. Have you ever had that?
Me?
Alaskan?
Probably.
Chris is
not.
about to drink an Alaskan because he only got 4 of these. 4 of the, what are these called again?
Three-way.
3-way IPAs.
And you guys didn't finish these, so I'll do the job. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking drunk.
Well, we always drink 2 every episode.
Yeah, we have a system of drinking too.
No, what I wanted to talk about is.
See, look at that. This one didn't even fill the cup, so you're getting robbed.
That's 12 ounces.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
12
my
ounces.
bad,
bro.
My bad.
So
I
I
was
mean,
just
you
drinking out the
got
bottle.
this much more for.
I would have drank it out the bottle, cause the bottle's cold. The glass ain't even cold.
That's
No more.
alright.
I'm just trying to hydrate.
Damn,
you
did I
feel
fuck
me?
it up?
That's not bad.
Perfect.
That's not bad.
Ain't bad. Huh? I like that one.
It's not bad. That's pretty good.
No, I wanted to talk about
Before, what do you think? What are you gonna bring up?
music.
Music, boom, do it.
Why?
Hey, I thought we were
No,
getting on why
bro,
Christian's
No,
stressed.
don't talk
over
about my
here.
stress, man. Don't talk about my stress.
Your hair
Start losing
losing
more
more
hair.
hair. I'm
I was-
worried, bro.
no.
I'm worried.
It stresses me out that I'm losing my hair. So
But like, what?
check it out. One time I was sitting at work, right? And I was
Change
like,
the subject.
No, check
Yeah.
like, real quick, I was at work, man, and I'm like, man, it was kind of slow at work. And I'm like, fuck, and I don't have a hat that day, so I'm sitting there. My hair was nice at the time, and then I just go like this and shit, and I go like that, and then fucking just hair was
Shut
coming
the
down.
fuck up.
I promise you, bro. I'm surprised there's no hair right now.
What?
And I'm like, what the fuck? And I did it again, bro, and I go like that, and there's just fucking hair. And I was like, oh, this shit is for real. Like, it was happening for a sec, bro.
And you were stressing hard at that time?
I was like, I don't remember what I
You're
was
probably
stressing
stressing
about.
harder after you seen some hair falling.
No, I hella got stressed.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, and then I got home, and then I got my hair wet, and I could see it. I could see that it was thinning up there, man. And I was like, damn. And then I remember one time I came here to visit, and then my sister was like, hey,
Your hair's looking thin?
she's like, what's up with that hair? Just straight call me out. And I was like,
Yeah.
damn, it's over.
Damn.
Like, I thought, honestly, I'd rather this shit just fall off. No, I'm saying, like,
What?
Look, okay, not that. Let me rephrase that. I'd rather than this little game that we're playing, like maybe it'll stay, maybe it'll go. I'd rather that shit just boom, just go.
Either one or the other.
You know what I'm
Choose
saying?
one.
Yeah, just choose.
Just one
Not
or the
this
other.
half-ass
Instead of
shit.
you
Right.
fighting it for like
Yeah.
10 years,
Yeah.
like
That's
maybe
true.
I could keep it.
Yeah.
Like,
But then
and everyone thinks he's balding.
Yeah, he's balding. No, just get it,
Just go.
get out,
He's
get
all
the
the way-
fuck out.
He's all the way or nothing.
Because I might be able
You
to
could
pull
just-
off.
you
I
could
mean,
just
like,
shave it yourself.
I might be able to pull off.
You can just do it
You
yourself.
might
But
do
if I don't need to-
the Walter White shave
Nah,
with the beard.
nah. No, you're talking. Well, he had that like
I
the
like
side
that.
shit.
No, Walter
Oh
White
yeah,
was
he went
straight
big.
skin.
He went straight big.
Yeah.
So that's what you call the big.
Yeah.
Is when you go straight skin,
Shaver,
big.
yeah, he went straight skinhead.
Okay.
Yep, and then he went beard. Look good.
Yeah, I mean that would probably do that.
Then you were stressing them, huh?
I was stressing about that. 'cause I
Everyone's
was
stressing
tripping,
these
bro.
days. I'm thinking about catching some stress.
Don't catch stress.
I'm thinking about just going.
Stress
think
is
about- stress
stress is
fuck you
probably
up?
like probably one of the top killers. Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about what? Cancer right now? You're talking about
I
what?
don't
Type
fucking
2
know.
diabetes?
Well, just-
And then stress has gotta be
Suicide?
right
Oh
there.
no, we can't.
What,
We can't like
Trump
put
four.
stress.
Trump number
We can't
4.
put stress and depression together though.
Stress and
Right.
depression. No, it's different.
Those are different.
Yeah.
Stress and anxiety and depression are
So
all
what's, like,
their
the
own
number one
Think
category.
about
killer right
catching
now.
one of those.
What
I-
do you think is the number one killer right now? Probably cancer. No,
No,
cancer's
I
not
wouldn't
that
even say
I
that.
don't even know.
I would
Suicide. Suicide's number
I don't know
one.
if
Suicide.
suicide.
Did you guys hear about
Obesity.
that YouTuber?
Obesity.
Obesity's a problem.
I feel like that's
Obesity.
lower now. No,
Is it?
I feel like it
There's a lot
is.
of fat
I'm not
people.
sure.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of fat people.
I thought it's kind of lower down.
Maybe.
Damn,
Michelle helped on that.
Michelle.
Yeah. My son is
That
tripping.
bitch ruined our fucking lunch.
That's what I'm saying. My son is pissed. My
I
son
was
got
pissed.
angry. He's like, Dad, Michelle Obama.
Oh,
He's because she like did like carrots and shit.
Yeah, she did some
No more
shit
fries.
in high school where like our lunches were fucking. You probably didn't notice because you didn't eat fucking lunch in school.
Because you weren't there.
No,
or what?
I did.
You skipped?
that was my only class I
Skip
went to, bro. That's the only class I showed up.
You
but-
aced that shit.
But like our lunches changed like drastically, like from 6 nuggets to 5. Like
Oh, yeah, I remember
carrots
that.
couldn't be like seasoned any or like fucking
Couldn't
fries
use
couldn't
ranch.
be. Yeah, like we had to grab an apple
my
and
school.
everything.
My son was depressed.
Maybe they wanted
My
it.
son got depressed because my son's kind
And
of
he gained weight.
he's a husky, you know. He was like, "Hey, Dad, man, they fucking."
He's like, can you pack me a lunch?
Ruined
Fucking
it.
up.
Ruined
He
it.
said, pack me a lunch and give me lunch money.
Because he sometimes I let him cuss. He's like, "Dad, is it cool if I say something real quick?" And then if he's genuine, like if he's genuine,
He wants to get it out
like
the
he wants to
system.
express it the
Yeah,
right way.
Right.
What do you got to say? And he's like, "They're fucking me, Dad." Straight up. And I was like,
Hey, your son's like what 7, 8?
"Nah, he's
about to be
10.
middle
He's
school.
about to be 11."
Oh, okay.
But no, at the time, yeah. So he was like probably like 8 years old.
Yeah, that,
And so he's like, "They're fucking me, Dad." And I was like, "What?" He's like,
You blew your mind?
"I got celery. They took away my fries." And not only that, but they lowered the lunch time.
yo,
So not only do you have to eat this good shit, right, but they only give you like 5 minutes to eat it.
Yeah.
They don't even let you kick it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So he was
talk to your boy.
he was stressed, and he's like, "Can I ask? Can I request something?"
Let me propose.
And I was like, "Shoot, like go ahead, you know."
Start packing me some pizza.
There it is. He's like, "Dad, can you please start packing me lunch?"
Mm.
And I was like, "Well, you know, I'm not the cook." You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that my wife,
Ask
you know,
your mom.
I'm not saying that, you know, it's not the roles or whatever,
Yeah.
but she's, you know, she's a better cook than me, hands down. I was gonna have to talk to your mom, bro. And he's like, all right, I'll do that. But he was tripping about it.
And
He was stressing.
what was the outcome? He started taking lunch?
No, he started taking lunch
Yeah.
for a solid. Then next thing you know, this motherfucker just woke up early, started making his own lunch.
Really?
Like,
Oh shit!
everything he
Yeah.
wanted, he was setting it up for himself.
He's
And-
like, fuck my mom's lunch too.
yeah, no, he enjoyed it, but he's like, you know what? Let me just do my own thing. 'Cause he's the type of dude like he'll catch on to shit like that. He'll just start doing his own
He
thing.
sees how
Yeah.
to do it,
Yeah.
and he'll okay.
He's like, you know, I could wake up a little bit early.
No, I didn't notice that when I was in high school.
No. It happened, man. He was kind of
But,
stressed. He was
yeah.
stressed out about it, bro. It was crazy.
I remember in middle school, me and him, we would like eat our lunch, and then after there'd be like, if you wipe down the tables,
We get more lunch.
we
For
asked
real?
them. We were like, let's wipe down the tables. We'll tell them like, if we wipe down the tables, can we just get an
Yeah.
extra lunch? They'd be like, fuck it, we're just going to the garbage anyways. We'll get like an extra pizza or an extra hamburger, fries, or whatever.
Yeah, I remember
So,
that.
now they don't even have fucking like recess and shit. Like they take
Really?
everything away from
What?
the kids, bro. There's no PE no more.
Shut the fuck up.
Straight up. I don't know if it's like a
No way.
Tacoma, like Portland thing. You know,
That's bad for you
Bro,
guys.
PE,
That's-
no, it's bad.
Portland
PE in
bad.
college is still mandatory.
no, but that's
sorry. I
no.
get
They
it.
they took all that shit away from the kids, man.
No, there's my girlfriend's has younger siblings, and then he was telling me her youngest sibling was telling me he's like second grade. He was like, yeah, we only have one recess.
That's
now.
what I mean. I remember like back in the day when I went,
Yeah.
you'd have like early recess, right? You had that early recess.
You're talking about when you play before school starts?
You play before school start. That's that early recess. You go to class for a little bit, then you had that second recess,
What the fuck?
right? Like a 10-minute, 15
And then
minute
after
recess.
lunch,
Then you
you
have your
have
lunch.
You get your 15
You had like
break.
a 30-minute lunch,
Right?
you had
And
a
then 20
30-minute
minutes after it to go.
recess,
Yeah.
Yeah.
20
and then
minutes
you go to
recess.
back to class, and then you have that late recess. You know what I'm saying?
He's like,
You had hella shit to do.
Damn.
Not only that, but then like you had PE,
yeah.
and then you had the fucking dodgeball.
Yeah.
You can lace motherfuckers up.
Yeah.
Like if you had a bully, that's where you did your damage.
Damn, I was.
Like I got a bully, you got a bully, I'm fucking him up. And then you had the one. Remember back in the day, they'd have those little like you know the like hoverboards now. You just get on those hoverboards and you cruise around.
Oh, those little.
You had the little square
yeah,
things.
square.
Oh,
Fucking
you
roll
on
that
your
shit.
butt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They ain't got shit like that no more.
Nah,
They
and
went
we don't
any of
remember
that.
that
They probably got
parachute though
hoverboards.
too, bro. The parachute.
And
Do you
then
remember that?
Yeah, you play like you.
When
play
everyone
like,
get underneath it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Then you had
that's
that one
fun.
girl too. You had that one girl that you liked, so that's the chance that you got to
she
like
was in there.
underneath,
you know,
yeah,
tap
say
something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what you doing, girl? Like that was the time,
Bro,
right
I
there.
remember in elementary they used to split PE and music class. So it was like day one it was PE, day two
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
music class, and I fucking
And library.
hated music.
Library
you
was
had
one of
that.
them.
And I
Yes.
think that's why I grew up hating music and
Yeah.
like fuck.
We had to
'cause I was
go
like,
music, library for me, and
Yeah.
PE.
And you had like some hippie ass music, dude.
oh, I
had
was
some random
hippie-ass
ass
music.
Always.
It was always the
If
lady.
you
for
asked
me.
him, "Oh, where'd you learn music?" He'd be like, "On the beach." He'd be
Venice Beach, somebody getting high as fuck.
yeah.
And it was like some random ass instrument. It was never like, oh, let's play the fucking drums. Or let's
Piano.
play like
Yeah.
like a fucking
The violin.
Yeah, he brought some like weird ass like flute, some wind instrument, some kind
Yeah.
of like you needed a fucking. Let's water down the fucking like it was like a little. Like a wood thing, you like water it down, you put it on the instrument, and you're fucking like playing some shit. It was fucked up, man. You could never play something like let's get some drums going, something like
Right.
some bongos or whatever.
Some bongos.
Some shit like let's get something with our hands.
Bruh.
No, this motherfucker was talking about let's get the reed wet. This is called a reed. Like some bullshit like that. Nah, man.
Bro, I fucking hate it. We had to memorize
Times
those
is
all
different.
those words
Stupid songs.
for that one concert we'd have during like
yeah.
MLK or something.
Your mom
The
would hate
Nutcracker.
that shit.
We did
My
the
mom never
Nutcracker.
went to that shit. My
Nah.
mom never went. She's like, "Oh, you
yeah,
got a
she-
concert? Good luck. I'll pick you up at the end, motherfucker." My mom
I
was-
remember
she was
my
busy.
mom didn't go because I never gave her the paper to go. I would be like, fuck that. I don't want
She
my
was
mom to
busy.
come see me fake something. Like,
My mom was
Well,
busy
for-
taking care of this fool right here. That's why.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
for me, it was like your parents are mandatory to go.
Ooh. Ooh.
I remember that.
Mandatory.
I think I
So my
remember
mom
like,
hired somebody.
and that, no, I think my mom like told our older sister Diana to go.
She
Yeah.
was sick.
So she had to pull up.
You gotta
and,
fill in.
And I'd always be like, I fucking hate this, and I'd be like, like singing. I'd just be like,
You had to dress down
and
too.
then, yeah, you always had to dress down.
Yep.
And I'd just be singing like this, like no facial expression, just.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, my sister would be like, they'd be fucking mad, like you look stupid, like why did you tell us that's what you're gonna do? And everyone else is like doing the dance or whatever.
You're just like,
and I was just like, I fucking hate this shit.
Looking like Men in Black.
Yeah, I'm like, it's fucking Thursday night. I'm trying to be at home. That's
My mom's
all.
at home just chilling, watching her in the headline.
And it was always like 30% of your grade or something.
Yeah,
Something big.
Something dumb.
And it was some dumbass song about ducks on the road and shit. It's some stupid shit.
Fuck that.
No, but hold on. I want to say before.
Alright, let's hear it.
There was one point in Christian's life where he thought he was gonna be a rapper.
Ooh.
Bro,
What?
he thought he was gonna be a rapper. I have to.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was
Straight
gonna be a
full
rapper.
fledged.
I still think I'm gonna be a rapper though.
You still
He
think
was,
that?
nah, shut the
I
fuck
see your
up.
dream.
Pursue
Huh?
it.
I'm
Pursue
trying to
it.
be a
Don't
rapper.
stop.
I'm trying to be a podcast rapper too.
There you go. There you go.
Hold on, I want to hear about this, bro.
So you gotta make a theme song. You gotta make a
We'll have
take a
to
sick
make our
theme
own.
song.
Listen, check this. Hold on, silence.
You're about to freestyle?
Give me a beat.
Freestyle?
Give me a beat.
Freestyle?
Give me a beat.
Give him a beat.
Give me a beat.
He's feeling
Give him a
good.
beat.
Nah,
Give
this
me
not
a beat.
freestyle.
Are you really gonna do a
I don't
freestyle?
got no beat.
Yeah, already give me
Alright,
a
go ahead.
beat.
Go ahead. You
Give me a beat already.
Get the music
I
set.
don't have it. Go.
Get the music set.
Find
Come on,
something on
Mimi.
the phone.
Mimi.
Alright, I'll go acapella then.
You really
Fuck
gonna
it.
do it?
go,
Alright, go.
I got bars like granola. Bars like the gel cell. My bars never do fail. You burning like you inhale. Oh, okay, let's go.
Alright.
Alright, that was something slight. Alright,
Alright.
tune into my fucking, what is it that they always do?
SoundCloud page.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Tune into my
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Marcus at SoundCloud.
I'll link it right here. Bang.
Do it.
Yep. Alright,
Nah,
bro.
man.
I want to hear how this. What the fuck was this all about?
I don't know, man. Just like you get into you just want to do different shit. And one of my cousins, man, Ace Coast, he's still around. He's still doing his thing. You can find him on Instagram.
Look,
Yeah, I'd expect to say Josh.
look, hold on.
What?
He's still doing the
No, he's good. He's got some good
Nah,
shit. Like
nah.
I like his
Damn,
shit. Like
you
I
don't make
bump
it
him,
big
you know.
by then, you gotta give up.
Nah, but he's doing his thing. Like
Yeah,
nah,
hold on, wait. Take us back to the time. What years was this?
I'm
damn, this is
fucking
like
drunk.
2006, 2007.
Damn.
It was just like I honestly, to be honest with you, I like the producing part about it. Like because I was doing like the editing stuff at the time, and so I like fucking with that shit. I
yeah.
like doing that, like the sound, like doing the volumes and all
You
that.
got the
putting
software and
yeah,
I feel like
putting
that
it
makes
together.
you feel like more of an artist.
Yeah, and it's just putting all that
That's
shit.
like a Kanye, right?
Yeah,
there.
putting all that
yeah.
shit together was
DJ
fun to me,
Mustard,
you know? And so, like, that's what I wanted to do at first. And then my cousin's like, hey, bro, like, just put something on here real quick. Like, let's do it, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, fuck it. Like, honestly, if I go back and listen to some of that, like, earlier shit, I'm like, dude,
Let's hear something.
no.
Yeah,
No,
Let's hear
no.
something.
None of
We
that.
got-
Let's hear
None of that.
something. Now you're already on the spot.
No, I'm just telling you. I'm
It's
just telling
Friday,
you. No,
4
I'm just-
Friday.
No. I'm just telling you. Like in the beginning of that first shit, I was like, dude, that's horrible. Like I got some shit
Yeah.
on my emails, like that I have, like that I saved just to keep. And I'm just like, oh, I don't even. That shit hurts to
It's
listen.
cringe.
To. Ugh. Like
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
you know.
But
But there's some some of my like later shit where I'm actually like I could tell that I was improving. Like I was able to put bars together. Like I'm like, all right, that was a little
It's like, I can work
respectable.
with this.
But it's just like I said, it was like a little phase that I was doing, and it's just like I had fun, and
How old are you?
I was like 20, like 27, 28 years old,
dang.
so I was pretty old.
27, 28?
Yeah,
That's only like 5 years ago.
was it?
Yeah, that's way off.
What was it?
Probably like
Yeah.
25, 24.
Yeah, 25.
So it's like-
Damn, you're old to the point where he don't even know how old he's turning.
Well, you hit 30 and you just stop counting. To be honest with you,
Well,
like,
But
I
hold
really
on,
don't
but
fuck
you,
with
because
that.
I remember you actually did like a couple shows.
Yeah, I
like,
did some shows and shit
he actually did some shit like that.
I did
Legit?
some shows, yeah.
So what was
Yeah.
that like? Because
It was
Like,
interesting.
were you rapping or you were like,
I was
no, he
rapping.
was on
I
the
was
mic.
rapping,
But
yeah.
what was that like?
It
Because
was
I
interesting.
never done some
like
shit.
it was like
what were you rapping about though?
like all kinds
like
of shit.
I got my Glock
Nah,
and
nah.
I got my Glock.
I got my Glock.
Like
I got
Glock.
my Glock.
Nah, I was like more rapping about like the struggle and shit that I was trying to that I was in. Like, yeah, maybe some of the shit wasn't like 100%
So
like
you're
real, but
simping.
But I was just like talking about my struggle and shit.
No,
That's
you're
more.
faking it, bro. You ain't.
No, but I was never like I'm gonna kill motherfuckers. Nothing like that.
okay.
Like I was never because I'm not like.
Give us something, bro. I want to hear something.
I want to hear what like the feeling of like being on stage in front of what was the crowd like 10 people.
There was a lot of people.
And, like my mom and her
She
sister.
didn't even go.
No.
There was like a lot of people that went, but it was like, I mean, I've done other shit where it was like more better.
Like what though?
I don't want to talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't like. Well, it was like when I was.
You when you think about it, it's like damn, I should go back or what?
No,
Why don't you want to talk about
none of
that?
I don't. That was fun, dude. It was just like a phase in your life that you do.
Yeah.
You do a lot of shit in your life. You just do it and you have fun with it. Like you want to try.
Yeah.
You always want to try shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this for you guys right here.
Yeah.
Like you're trying something new and hopefully it hits and people start, following and watching. That's what you want. You stay consistent with it and you do it. So that's something that we were doing. We were just doing with songs. We were having fun. We were fucking around. Not only that, but it was like with my cousin, somebody that I didn't really talk to at the time. But we started doing this music thing. We became more closer together and we're family. Like I feel like because of that, me and him have a better relationship and whatever it is. But that's just what it was. But like honestly, like the number one thing for me, like when I was in high school, I did like a little boxing thing.
Yeah.
That being in the ring and doing that shit, that was like for me, like that was the biggest thing. Cause my heart, I still remember like walking up to that ring and it was an amateur shit.
Yeah.
But just that feeling right there is one of the top
Eyes on
feelings.
you.
Like one of the you can't compare that shit to like my kids. Like my kids being born, number one is up on the list. Like that shit right there, nobody's gonna touch that. You know what I'm saying? Unless I win like the lottery or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it's something else. Then it's like two, But honestly, no joking aside, like having your child is like number one because you don't know what to expect, man. It's like I have 3 children, and I'm not gonna fuck with you, but every single one of them is different.
Yeah.
And then it's like I had my first daughter, and that's like your first kid, and you're like, you ain't ready for that shit. You ain't ready for it. You think you're gonna be ready for that shit, but you're not. And so then you go to your second kid and you're like, I already know what it's about. Right. I'm gonna go in there. I'm an expert already, and it's fucking
everything's all new.
Fuck you up.
Okay.
It's something totally different, man. And I was like, holy fuck, this is something totally different. And then my third child, I came in there thinking like, you know what, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna take everything in this time because everything was rushed the second time because of what happened or whatever. But this time I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch everybody's reaction. I'm gonna look at that shit. But you don't, dude, because it's like, dude, it's a child. You're bringing a human being into this world, somebody that you're gonna try to make. I'm trying to create like human beings that are gonna bring shit to this world. I'm not trying to create some pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to create some bad motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah.
And that's my goal.
Right.
And so it's like, that's what the type of shit that you think about in your mind, and you're like, and then you see them, they're coming, and you see them, and then you're like. Damn.
I think you need to. You know what I think? I think you need to rap again
about that
right there.
I think it starts right here.
About that right there.
No, and it starts right here with the freestyle.
That shit passed, man.
With the freestyle.
And
I told you. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like
I think that's some deep shit. You gotta get your feelings out.
Because you were just a young buck with no life experience, really.
No, but
now you got this life experience.
I don't need it. I think
you come back.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
You know, when people get a lot of their emotions out in a diary, and I think you should just rhyme it and put it down on paper.
No, but see, at the time, I needed that. Like, I needed to feel like I needed to be like that front person. Like, I needed to do something. I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. I'm more of like, I got shit to do. I got more important things to do.
Right.
Like I told you guys, man, I'm trying to raise some human beings right now, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like, when you become a parent, you're gonna understand, like, there's a lot of bad parents out there, man. They're outnumber the good ones, and I know you guys know that because you see what your mom and dad try to do. You see what our mom tried to do, like, and there's a lot of bad. I bet you guys growing up, you hung around with some dudes, and you're like, dude, like, do you actually have parents?
Yeah.
I bet you have those friends where those parents didn't give a fuck about their kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the times they were probably hanging out at your house. They were probably eating your food and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, there's a lot of bad motherfuckers out there that are raising children that shouldn't be raising children, and it's them against me. You know what I mean? So I have to fucking filter these motherfuckers out, and I have to take care of my children, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm focusing on right now.
Yeah.
And that's my number one thing,
Okay.
you know. So
That's deep.
and I gotta put shit on the table for them.
What
and
about helping those other children that don't got good parents either too?
Then
though?
come at me, like, everybody. I got my doors open. If you want to come,
Alright.
I'm over there in Portland. Just hit me up, you know.
They
Stay
gonna
ready,
come
Chris,
eat
on that
all
shit.
your
Chris
cereal.
right here.
I feel like the kids with that ain't got it, they always come to eat your cereal.
Yeah,
They're always coming for the cereal. I don't
Cereal?
know why.
Yeah.
The cereal. It's always the cereal they come for.
always the cereal.
So it's just shit.
The number one, because it's hands down. That's the number one food.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And it's like, and it's the go-to.
Besides
You
pizza.
wake up and what do you
Besides
want?
pizza.
You wake
Because
up and what
pizza
you
takes
want?
work
Cereal.
though. Because you have to bake it, you have to put it in the
yeah.
oven, preheat,
Cereal is
Or you gotta,
420.
or you gotta
400.
order. You gotta order. You gotta wait for it to be delivered.
You got a gallon of milk, you got a fucking,
drunk.
you got cereal, you're ready to go, bro. Like right now, honestly, what do you feel like eating right now?
I could go for some Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
I could go
That's
for
fire. The
Bro.
thing about Fruity Pebbles is one bowl, that's it.
one bowl.
Yeah.
I
No,
You
I'm
know,
saying,
I feel
like, you
like
can
go
finish
for
the
right now,
box.
could go 2 bowls of everything.
Oh. This
What are
dude brought
those?
a snack.
Flaming?
Ruffles.
And he doesn't keep those from us.
No, I'm
That's the
not,
thing.
bro. Let's
That's the thing.
dig in, homie.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
sure I'm good for all those.
Flaming hot
Yeah,
ruffles.
bro,
Try them, bro. Try
Get
them.
at it, bro.
I'm straight.
They're
This
just,
is
they're
a
just coming out with flaming hot everything.
Yeah, bro. Flaming
Everything,
hot,
bro.
everything. I ate some flaming hot popcorn chips the other day. These are good.
Try this shit.
They're good, bro. Try them. They're good.
How long have we been on?
They're not bad.
You guys want to take an intermission or what? Short little intermission. All right, little break.
Bro, we've
Yeah.
only been on for 1 hour.
For real?
Well,
35 seconds.
we got plenty of time. We got some more.